The roles of the media. The media controls many things. Its purpose and roles can be divided into three simple categories: gatekeeper, scorekeeper, and watchdog. Each of these sections help to determine what it is the media does and how it is related to the political process. Gatekeeper. The media has the power to determine what is newsworthy and what is not, acting as a median for information before it is publicized. This allows for bias to be displayed, which oftentimes results in a more narrow-minded opinion by its viewers. Basically, by gatekeeping, the media holds the power to make specific issues more advertised, making it more important to the general public, and what's important to the public becomes important to the government. To branch off of gatekeeping, we have narrowcasting. This refers to when certain media networks target a specific demographic, usually based on values, preferences, and any other demographic attributes. This form of casting is also known as niche marketing or target marketing. Scorekeeping. This refers to when the media keeps track of political successes and failures, and is especially prominent during campaign season. The most common form of this role can be seen through the method of horse race journalism. Horse race journalism focuses on the candidates that are in the field. Many times, the media will display polls that, supposedly, are accurate portrayals of how the political race is going, who's in the lead, who's falling behind, etc. However, as we have previously learned, polls are not always the most reliable sources of information. Watchdog journalism. This describes the duty of the media to keep an eye on and make public of corruption, scandal, or any forms of inefficiency by the government and/or industry. A popular watchdog of recent is Edward Snowden, whose expose on the NSA has made him a whistleblower of sorts. Generally, watchdog journalism refers to an organized group that keeps track of the government rather than specific individuals, but the premise remains the same in both cases. Because of the extreme advancement in technology, social media has become a key factor in how the media plays a role within the government. Now, practically anyone who has access to the internet can contribute to the media along with anything else that is being publicly displayed. As seen in this chart, the 2010 midterm campaign was one of extreme bias. As a presidential candidate at the time, Democrat nominee Barack Obama received more than twice as many election stories than Christine O'Donnell, who was second in this category. This favoritism in presidential affairs over possibly more important news regarding more local policies is a plague within the media today, robbing the public of the opportunity to learn more concerning the local government in which they are more closely tied to. Again, as shown, Americans can receive their news in practically every way. The media's jurisdiction is so vast that it is nearly impossible not to receive some of the most basic information. The media as a whole can almost single-handedly determine the outcome of political races, local policies, and what the general public sees as important to society. So, is it safe to assume that the media as we know it today has too much power and influence? That is the lingering question that now looms over its more recent success.